Welcome to Global Mission Child Teens International Broadcasts with Dr. Ray.
Hello, good day. My name is Raymond. I'm the president of Global Mission Shadow Teens International, and today I will be continuing on our parental responsibility part 4, and I will be teaching on how you can build value systems into your children. Now I'll be reading from Psalm 23 verses 3b. Now parts 1, 2, and 3 have been very insightful, and I want to encourage you to get those clips and get yourself empowered. So Psalm 23 verse 3b says, He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. There are three things that are outstanding in this passage. One is he leads me, talking about leadership. Number two is the path of righteousness, talking about right doing. Number three is namesake. Okay, now I'll be discussing these three headings. One is leadership. Parents are expected to be leaders in their homes. Parents are expected to lead their children by example. Parents are expected to be standard role models for their children. Children learn more from what they observe and see than from what we say. So we should try to be optimal in our character when our children are around us. And that's the reason why I tell people, whatever you want to see in your children, first of all, be that person. Play the role that you want to see in your children. Children see us as the first mirror of life's interpretation. Whatever they see in us, they assume that is what life is all about. So we must reflect the right image to them. I advise people also that as much as possible, build character, build integrity before going into marriage. And even in marriage, you have to apply wisdom when acting before your children so you don't transfer the wrong vice to them. Now also, you don't relinquish the responsibility of building value system into your children to a housemaid or a house help. Number two is righteousness. Children must be taught to do right always. We must teach our children value systems. And there are about 7 value systems I have been able to enumerate. Number one is the system of authority. Children must know that there's an authority in the home. It's an authority over a nation, over a city, over a state, over a city, over their schools, and over the home. And these authorities must be respected. These authorities must be honored. They must pay appropriate allegiance and loyalty to the authorities. We must teach our children to respect elders. We must teach them to respect their seniors. We must teach them to honor those ahead of them. We must teach them the authority system. Let there be a protocol of respect in your home. Let them know that the father is the head of the family and the mother following, and they deserve honor and respect. Let them honor their seniors even within among themselves. Number two is the system of courtesy. In the system of courtesy, children must be taught to greet their elders with their appropriate salutation, such as sir and ma when appropriate. Children must be taught to excuse themselves politely when the need arises. Children must be taught to apologize when they are in the wrong. They must be taught to say sorry. Children must be taught to dress decently and moderately. Children must be taught table manners. And children must be taught how to compose themselves in the public. The third system I'm going to talk about is the system of love. Children must be taught to love and care for each other. Children must be taught compassion and generosity. We must teach our children to show love to themselves. And you know what? Charity begins at home. So the love system begins from the home. The fourth system is a system of integrity. Children must be taught integrity. They must be taught fairness, honesty, and truth telling. They must be taught to be fair, to be honest, and to always tell the truth wherever they find themselves. Now, we must also apply wisdom, not to met out a direct disciplinary measure when children tell the truth. We must use the indirect method so we don't discourage them from truth telling whenever they are in the wrong. The fifth system is the system of excellence. Children must be taught hard work, diligence, consistency. They must be taught to be creative and maintain originality. Let them always be themselves with confidence and understanding of what they are worth. The sixth system is the system of God. That is the God system. Children must be taught to know God. They must know the essence of life. They must know the purpose for living. We must teach them to honor God. We must teach them to know what God is expecting of them. And then finally, children must be taught to preserve our names and heritage. Children preserve our names and carry it on from one generation to the other. A good son or good daughter will always bring honor and dignity to the home. A good name is better than a fat bank account. The reason why we spend time and invest in our children is so they can bring honor to us. When we prioritize businesses, jobs, our career over building value systems into our children, we lose them. We lose our heritage and we lose our future. Let us spend time and be the kind of role models we want our children to emulate. Thank you for staying tuned. I hope you were enriched. See you in our next episode. Bye-bye.